Welcome back to the Brand Personalization video marketing course. Yesterday we covered how to SEO your YouTube channel. Today we're going to cover syndicating your content. So there are several different ways that we can go about this, and I'll give you a few different examples. But first, let's head over to the channel so I can give you a quick update. Okay, yesterday we had hit the 500 mark for the friend count. So we're not doing doubles like we were, but we're still doing a lot better than we were. One thing that I will mention is I went ahead and added some playlists over here. I haven't covered those yet. They're very simple to set up, but I'm going to go into detail, with some of those things later on. And you might wonder why I haven't gone over some of the things that you may think would be basic. And the reason is because I realize that there are some things that just about everyone is going to be doing. And then, some things that, might sound good, but in principle, a lot of people aren't going to be doing them. And that's actually why I'm covering syndicating content before, implementing it into your own site or blog, which we'll actually be covering tomorrow. But I wanted to let you know why, that's actually in reverse. And it's just because everyone is going to syndicate their content, or at least get it out there, but not everyone is going to put it into their own website. So just a quick explanation. Now, with the playlist that I included, I set one up just for the course. So that's going to have a total of 31, including the intro. And then down here I put, love from other YouTubers. So whenever we get special mentions from the community, I'll make sure to tag them in there. And there's also going to be another folder from the radio show. So whenever I have, Q&A sessions and people ask things specifically with YouTube, I'm going to make sure to include those in here. And also I might make another playlist just for tips, news, updates, things like that. I don't want to have all kinds of playlists, but it's nice to keep everything separated and organized. Okay, we are up to 311 channel views and 934 total upload views. We have 40 subscribers now and 630 friends so far. We got another comment, and everything is slowly but surely moving forward. I went ahead and added the event section too. You set that up in the settings when you're doing the channel setup. I thought it might be nice just to have that set up for each of the milestones that we do. I realize that there may be a lot, so I might just scrap that all together. It's just an idea that I'm playing with, but not real sure yet. If I don't leave them there, then also put it in there. So one of them's going to stay, just have no clue yet. So first, when we get into syndicating content, a lot of people think it's submitting it off to a service and then it's broadcasted onto thousands of sites or something like that. Syndication, it doesn't matter if it's going to one additional site or if it's going to 10,000 different sites. It's still the concepts behind them. So whenever you can get your own content on other sites, by whatever methods, it's going to bring both exposure and increase your page views and your video views. So anytime that you can get your content on other sites, definitely worth it. And it's not just the idea of having your content on multiple sites, but if you can get it on another user's account, then, well, let me clarify, I'm not talking about hacking. A good example of this would be, back in day 4 when I did the collaboration video, and Viz did the commercial for me, and then my friend Cliff, did a feature, and he ended up giving me a full endorsement, which was kind of awesome. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you that real quick, and then you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This whole area down here is full of my links, but it's on his channel. So you can see the power of having your content on someone else's account or someone else's website. And that doesn't matter if you're using a submission service, or if you're doing guest blogging, or submitting content, comments, things like that. And I'll be going into this in a lot more detail during the SEO and the WordPress courses I'll be doing shortly. But just to give you an idea of impact here, you can look at the videos here on the side. Just those few videos right there represents over 10 million views. So we might get a little bump from this. If not, we still greatly appreciate the community helping out and continuing a cause. So the next thing I want to show is a service called Ping FM. So with Ping FM, it's ping.fm. Basically what it is you can set up with accounts with a little over 30 accounts. Some are microblogging, some are blogging. Basically set up your accounts, link them up, and then from there, whenever you post to this dashboard, and they also have widgets and things like that, basically the post or the update or the blog post is submitted to all of the websites that accept that kind of post. So if you're doing a blog post, it's going to go to Tumblr and Blogger and all them. If you're just doing a status update, then it's going to go to Twitter, Facebook, Facebook pages, which that's very important. So just to give you an idea of how it looks and works, if you're not already familiar, by default that's going to be an update, which you can change, but you can also choose status and blogs. And give you a quick tip, if you're going to do the blogs, then the easiest way to get everything set up is actually log into a WordPress blog and get your post set up the way that you want, embed the YouTube video, so that way everything looks nice. Switch tabs to the HTML, and then just copy all that code straight into Ping FM, and then that way it's already formatted for all the blogs that's going to go in, and the video is already embedded in all the blog posts. Pretty cool. So we're just going to do a quick update so you can see what it does. And whenever you paste directly into a text field, it's usually a good idea to go ahead and hit the space bar, because sometimes it doesn't accept it. So I'll go ahead and check it out just to see if it actually posted. Well, not yet. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. I'll give that a minute. But basically right now it's going through 32, 35 services, something like that, and submitting the post for me. So this is a free method that you can use to get your information on many websites. This is a strategy I teach a lot of people when they're doing blogging for the first time. There are much more advanced tools later on, but I want to keep everything free and simple for everyone. And as your needs grow, so will your tools. But till then, keep it small, keep it efficient, and keep it very manageable. So after you get everything set up with these accounts, there's a few other services besides Ping FM. I just always stay with them because they're a little bit more reliable and usually a little bit faster to post. And then still not updating, of course. It's okay, we're only live. Anyway, so anyway, another thing that you can do is you can set it up to publish directly to your blog too. So if you didn't want to post to your blog, then go to Ping FM. You can just do everything in Ping FM, and then it'll update your blog. There's also a lot of other automation tools too, but basically, unless you understand the concepts, it's better to keep everything simple, and then once your needs grow, then expand. Because too many times we always want to start out fast and hard and go for the best, and until you understand what it is or what it's doing and what the implications are, just keep it simple, because it's very easy to get accounts closed and things like that just because of abuse. Like if you mess up and you do a double post too quick, there's a lot of networks that will ban you just because of spam rules, things like that. So there's a lot of things taken into consideration. But that pretty much covers what I was wanting to show you for the the syndication part. We finally got everything to post on here, so this is what I just put in to the Ping FM dashboard, and you notice it already inserted the link for me and everything. So that's another reason I like it, because you'll change the formatting depending on the site that it's posting to. And the only mention of Ping FM right there. So if you have any more questions on this, make sure to send me a message or post a comment. I'll make sure to address it. But getting the information is really kind of simple. Once you do it a few times, you get in a groove, and once you get in that groove, it becomes second nature. But since we've covered getting it on everyone else's sites, tomorrow we need to cover getting it on our own, especially since I have 6 days worth of content that I gotta get up on my site, or I'm never going to get it done. But I'm trying to do everything along with you, so I don't want to go ahead and get ahead of myself, and then someone saying, well, I didn't know how to do that, or I didn't see how to do it, things like that. So I'm trying to do everything step by step. There's some things I wish I could go ahead and fast forward on a little bit, especially to get some more subscribers in and things like that. But I promised I'm going to do everything with you. So the only thing that I'm doing that you're not seeing pretty much, outside of posting a few comments, is requesting friends and basically just engaging, which I've already mentioned a long time ago, and I mentioned that I was going to be doing that every day. And if you're on YouTube, so should you. But for everything else, you'll be doing it right along with me. So till tomorrow, when we post to our own blogs, this is Dustin with Personalization. Take care.